Exactly what I said in the morning. Unfortunately, if you played Apple, it didn't.
It's 140. Come on, you have me all excited there. Hey, listen. So if this market does sell off, if let me just give my last thought. If the QQQ hits 104.80 for some reason, that's a huge monster move down. I'm talking like 110 points on the Nasdaq. Buy the 105 calls for tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. If we get a big smackdown, get ready.
Well, the only way we get a big smackdown, and by the way, the market did do exactly what I said in the morning. Unfortunately, if you played Apple, it didn't move with the market. But regardless, uh, if the Fed raises, which according to the betting odds, so to speak, this 12% is a 30% chance, or 33% chance to be exact, then the market will sell off very dramatically. And Kenny might get his entry on those options. If they do nothing, I believe that we will rally, and I think it's a good short. I think S&P will bust above 2,000 and on that rally, and then come back below it, and then it may re-rally again, mind you. But I think the initial move will be faded whether we go up or down. Again, I'm hoping we go down, but we will move one way or another based on what they say. If they don't raise, then then we should go zoom zoom. But then I think we fade it initially. If they do raise, then we should go zoom zoom down, and they it will be a buy. I would make sure you're out of everything, both ways, long and short, before 2 o'clock. I don't think you want to gamble. It makes no sense to me that you would do that. I think you're better off just waiting, and let's see what happens, and let's fade the move. I'm going to fade using the TQQQ or the SPXL. That represents either the S&P or the Qs, the Nasdaq. If we go up, I would look to, and Apple moves up, I would look to fade Apple if you want a stock, because this thing is a total dog today. And if it rallies because they don't do anything, it's probably going to just resell off, at least initially. So that would be one that would be, it's showing horrible relative strength. So you want to look for that kind of stock if you want to play a stock rather than the TQQQ or the SPXL. But either way, we're fading it either way. We're either going long on a move down, or we're going short on a move up. Mike, can you turn on CNBC when you get a chance? Could go long and just hope they don't raise, but I don't think that's a good bet. That's probably what will happen. But so now it's just a question of waiting. Well, that's how they know whether she's going to raise or not.
Okay, I think Michael's here, so he might walk us through the trade. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tick up, guys, so we can see what it is, and we'll use the SPXL.
It's 156. 3+ minutes left. 3 minutes left. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. Remember, we're fading. We're fading it no matter what. We're fading it. If it goes up, we short. If it goes down, we go long. Okay? That's all I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's do it, Fed. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Scott, why don't you put up the actual whole market on the whole screen as opposed to just the 6 smaller screens?
SPY and
This is the ES.
that's fine.
Another chart.
Well, you wouldn't
Okay.
play SPY and VXX calls. VXX would go down if the market goes up. That's a weird trade. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. All right. I get it. I get it now. I'm a little slow on the uptake, but, you know, if you go up, well, God bless. I'm going to be shorting the market if we go up. But you can go for it if you like. I'm fading it no matter what. If we go up, I short. If we go down, I go long. That's a fade. Yes. If we go up. Or you can use Apple, like I said, if it goes up to short because it's been so weak. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got 1 minute left. You'll see the market move dramatically in T-minus 1 minute. Let's see where we're going. What's gonna happen? Oh my God! I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go. There it is. All right.
J-Nug, straight up.
All right. I'm now short. Let's see if
What are you
I'm
short? The VIX?
I went long the VIX.
Okay.
Should have shorted the SPY. If you shorted the SPY, you're already up 60 cents. I'm selling half my VIX. Nice profit. All right, so now I want out pretty much. All right. So that was the fade. Now you want to be flat now. I'm just telling you. This was not like something you're holding overnight. All right. I made a couple grand. I'm happy. We'll see what happens. Now we look like we're going back up. We'll see. All right? You guys? There you go. That's how easy it is, right?
I'm not sure how you did that, Michael, but it was fun to watch.
Well, I should have stayed long. I don't know. See, now it's just like we're all over the place. So see which way to go. I mean, I think we still probably sell off. That's why I don't want to refade it. But I can't. I'm not sure about it. So I'm flat. I'm totally flat. I should have stayed short. Clearly. Damn it. Oh well.
No question about it. I think if you make a list of the reasons that we had consternation in the capital markets in August, you have to put on.
We sold the news. Actually, you suck. Damn it. Could have made 4,000 instead of 2,000.
Let's bring in Anika Khan, senior economist with Wells Fargo. Anika, what do you make of the statement so far, and also how the decision came out? Because for the first time, we don't have a unanimous decision.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly surprising
Wow, we are selling off huge. Look at that.
Yeah, now the Qs have just turned red.
We just got
Hammered,
slammed.
guys. Market just got hammered.
Hell yeah, baby. I got some $22 VIX calls. Just got any money. Let's go. Let's paint.
All right, we got a big fade, that's for sure. VIX just went green.
I'm in the $22 VIX calls at 77 cents. I want to flip them out at like $1.50 to make 100% quick.
All right, now the one thing that I'll say is Janet Yellen's going to speak very shortly. And she's going to say all kinds of dovish things. So I wouldn't be surprised if we bounced again. But I just sold I bought and sold the VIX and made another $500. So I would now be flat for sure. Apple, nice fade if you played it. Could have made money. It went up to 116. Now it's back to 115.20. All right, good sale for me on the VIX. There you go. You made your day. Huh? Who's your daddy? Man, I wish I would have held my NQs more. Oh well. That would have been nice. It only dropped like 35 points. Apple under 115. Got yourself a buck. All right, this is the line in the sand here at 200. Like I said, Janet Yellen's going to start talking, so there's a good chance we probably bounce, but I don't know. I don't think it holds, so we probably end up lower than here, but we'll see. I just don't see I have an edge here either way, so I'm flat. That play, guys, that's worth its weight in gold. I don't want to jinx it, but that thing is like 100% trend, fading that gap. All right, see, we bounced, so we're probably bouncing into Yellen. Nice move. Very nice. Well, we'll see what happens. I think there's a good chance if we bounce hard into Yellen that we can sell back off, but we'll see. I think Kenny agrees with that since he's along the VIX.
You need $1,000. No, they didn't. Nothing. No change. Technically, this is where the market should sell off, but
I'm done until she speaks. There's no. I don't like to chase both ways. It's just silly. All right, guys.
That was a great trade, Michael. It's just so fast. It was hard to do.
Well, that's why you gotta. I gave him the entry, so I gave you guys the entry as I was playing it. The only thing I'm annoyed at is they covered my NQ short too soon, but such is life. With that trade, you're looking to get in and out, take your money, and run. Now, who knows?
You made 500 each time you traded. Each scalp, 1,000 on the first scalp.
Well, I made over 2,000.
Michael, for the people that were buying the calls for tomorrow, that they should have bought that dip, right?
Yeah, but no, I don't want.
Yeah, no, I don't want anybody holding anything overnight.
The options.
It was just a trade to if you played the options, it was just to play the fade. Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Look at the refade here.
I mean, look at this. Look at the refade here. I mean, that's the play. But I missed that piece. So such is life.
Look at the refade.
But look at the
That's why
refade.
you get in and out of this trade.
That's why you get in and out of this trade. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to risk. You get a retrade. You would have. I would have. I mean, if I would have stayed with my trade, I would have given back almost all my profits.
Because I sold the VIX at.
Because I sold the VIX at 22.14 the last trade. So now it's 21.70. So I would have given up most of my profits. Apples bounced 40 cents. You would have given back half your profits there. The NQs have bounced 30 points. So that's why, you don't want to
Michael, I made
stay
$18.
welcome.
Excellent.
Mike racked up his fine sushi tonight.
$18, baby.
$18,
baby.
All right, Michael.
Look at this. We're right back. Look at
Yep, look at this. We're right back. Look at this. We're going back to our highs. That refade. I would have been a genius if I would have played the refade. A genius.
Going right back to the highs.
Going right back to the highs. Look at that. 201.
160 points.
We bounced 160 points. That's sick.
Look
Look at the VXX is below where I entered my long. Wow.
I know, thank goodness you got
We're
out.
all back.
Well, the trade was.
The trade was I told him to refade it. I just didn't do it.
Still a great
Didn't
call.
catch everything.
Listen, I made $18 just playing small size because I've never done it before. So I just played it with you with 100 shares.
That'd be great if we refade. I want to wait till Janet speaks, and then I probably want to refade. I don't want to mess with Janet. Don't fight Janet.
Solo Jello, you're a little late.
Solo Jello, you're a little late for that statement.
We had a pretty powerful 7% move off the August panic low.
Right back
We made it as good a mark.
We're right back to going to our highs.
As a result of what we just talked about.
Michael, they're asking me, do you think we should do another phase? Like, not
No, not right now.
No, not right now. No. I want to wait till after Janet Yellen if I'm going to do anything. She's going to speak.
15 minutes, Janet Yellen.
15 minutes, Janet Yellen is going to speak. Let's see what she says. Let's see how the market reacts. I hope we kind of run into Janet. And then I think we can refade it. But we'll see. It may not set up that way. All I want to do is win DraftKings the $2 million for first place.
Giant check.
Yeah, I want the giant check, baby. I got the minor check today. I want the big one. I mean, actually, the market should be rolling over huge based on these comments. I mean, really should. It's not good commentary. Basically, they said the economy is in the tank, the world is in the tank, so we can't raise interest rates. And the market, is like rallying. Oh, yeah, woo! Like it's, no offense to anybody, but it's retarded. The market should be selling off 400 points on what she said. But, it's all right. It's not. Let's see what the market does here. It's right back up to 201. We'll see if it can. Basically, what the Fed said is that they are not going to be raising this year. No shot. That's why we are rallying. Oh, we're right back at the highs. Should have played the. Damn it. Oh well. Right back to the high. market is selling off a bit here. Apple's breaking back below 15. Looks like, or close. There she is.
She is yelling.
We're busting out to the upside. Shocking. Shocking. Market daily high. Higher and higher. I guess they're liking what she says. I don't know if we're going to fade. I'm certainly not getting in front of it. I'll leave that to you guys. She's too sexy for her voice. Too sexy for her voice. She's sexy. Now Apple breaks out. Dog. Wow. Market has popped 130 points while she's been speaking. Pretty much. 140. Yeah. I should have played it, obviously, but such is life. VIX is destroyed. See that? I sold it at 22.14 or something. Look at it now. Damn. Dang. Wow. Look at this move. Look at this move. No, everybody knows she's not moving this year now. Apple broke out. See, it got over that 115.80 mark. It's up 35, 37, 38, 39, 40 cents from there. 42, 45. Wow, we keep going higher and higher. No, that was the play. Oh well. Can't catch them all. We try though. S&P 202.50. It's up 180 points since she started speaking. It's crazy. It's crazy. Apple bust out. Market's flying. It's up 200 points since she started talking. The S&P is 220. That's insane. It's actually resistance. This is resistance right here. Not sure it'll hold, but if it's gonna hold, then this is where it would hold. Let's see what happens. See if this resistance holds. If it doesn't, I mean, Dow looks like it's headed right back to 17,000. So we'll see what happens. Looks like NASDAQ wants 5,000. Dow wants 17,000. We'll see. I shorted some NQs, but we'll see how I do. Shorted it on that move to resistance, so we'll see how I do. Come on, give me a few more points on the NQs. See that? It hit that 2020, and it's pulling back a little bit. We'll see how long it lasts, if it lasts. But that was the mark. Apple high a day. Apple going green here. I'm buying some JOY, some joy long here. JOY, 1897. Looking for 19.25 if I'm right. Market's pulling back a little bit here. After it hit that that mark, as I talked about, 2020, pulled back about 5 points on the S&P. Well, we are pulling back here. But we hit that, I'm not a technical guy, but we hit that 2020. We hit 2020, and that was like the exact high, and now we've pulled back now 6.5 points. So that's a decent move down. About, well, a little over 5 points. 5.5 points. So we'll see if we can rebound. If not, then we're done, but I'm not sure. So now the question is, do we try to remount 2020 and go to 2050? Or are we done for the day? And to that, I don't have an answer. I wish I did. Inflation's never going to 2%. Oh, there goes the market. Joy, baby. 19 bucks, high day. High day. Come on. Give us 50 cents. That'd be really cool.
We hit the 200 period moving average. We hit the 100 period moving average on the Qs.
Yep.
And we hit the level that I talked about, the 201.80 level. We blew through it. The next level is 204 on the spiders. VIX hit its 200 period moving average as well.
Apple's breaking out. Oh, I wouldn't say we're selling off. I mean, we've held like near the high of the day since she started speaking. So we'll see if they want to remount. I wouldn't call it either way, but my guess would be higher. Look at Facebook. Wow. Nice move.
Explosive, not exploding up and exploding down.
That's what she said. All right, now we're selling off again.
I wouldn't say selling off.
Well, no, but we just sold off 25 points, so yeah.
I saw a reversal like 4 minutes ago. Failed to make a higher high, so the market should make a lower low. Unless it rejects that, then it obviously put a reversal. So far, it's still pulling back.
Look at the VIX, though. There will be no bounce.
I like here. I would play the VIX. I'd play the SDS or the QID. $20. I'd play the SDS or the QID. $20.
I don't know. You know, you never know what's going to happen once she stops speaking. Now what? You think? Still going down, though.
Guys, I would expect the market to bounce here, okay? But if it doesn't bounce, then you can get very, very ugly.
And instead of having slow, steady growth, improvement,
this is where it should bounce.
And continued improvement and good performance in the labor market, I don't think it's good policy to have to then slam on the brakes and risk a downturn in the economy.
Mike Kirby with the Dow Jones Newswires. One of your colleagues in the dot plots said they'd like to see negative interest rates. Didn't expect to see that. What do you make of negative interest rates as a potential source of new stimulus if the Fed were to have to do something more, as opposed to implementing QE? Does negative interest rates have any part? Should it be part of the Fed's toolkit?
So let me be clear that negative interest rates was not something that we considered very seriously at all today. It was not one of our main policy options. But one participant in the committee would like to see additional accommodation, is concerned by the inflation outlook, and thinks that we need additional stimulus, additional accommodation to provide that, and propose doing so by moving interest rates negative. That's something we've seen in several European countries. It's not something we talked about today, but if
Market's selling off. Well, Mike, it's getting ugly. Yeah. All right. I'm getting out of joy. It's not providing any joy. The market's selling off pretty dramatically.
I like the QID and the SDS as a way to play downside, because at $20, $21 was the QID, and the SDS was trading at 33, no, 21.50 at the SDS. I do think we do bounce at some point, but if we don't bounce at 107 on the 107.50 on the Qs, that would be the area that it should go to.
So I think the main drivers of the turbulence have been concerns about the global outlook. That's how I read it. But I know that, of course, there is uncertainty about Fed policy. As I mentioned, we're well aware that there's been a huge focus on the decision today. And, as we appreciate...
We can't hold here. We're going to lower today.
Well, this is where it should bounce technically.
That we need to take into account in deciding on what the appropriate course of policy is. And we don't make continuous decisions every single day about our policy. We meet periodically. We do our darndest to pull together the best
we do our darndest.
We can, and to exchange views and to arrive at committee
proper English.
decisions. I do understand that during this intermeeting period that every word that an FOMC member has said has been parsed for its potential implications for what our decision will be. I think it's...
I'm playing the VIX as a way to play the bounce, but I'm only playing small.
I understand. I think it's natural when you're at a point when...
Shorting the VXX.
10,000 shares. 10,000 shares.
I'm up $32.
And
sweet.
Not anymore, because I covered half, because that's what I do. I made $14.
I got you. I got you beat. I made like 120, and then it worked 2,500.
A lot more than that now.
The dollar is something you consider when you're making a policy decision.
So, monetary policy, U.S. monetary policy, is directed toward trying to achieve the goals that Congress has laid out for us. When monetary policy tightens and interest rates rise, it commonly is the case, even when it happens.
Trying to cover here.
The expectation that that's coming. Interest rate differentials globally do tend to reduce capital flows that have impacts on exchange rates. So monetary policy often has some effect on the exchange rate, and it's not, in my view, the main channel by which monetary policy works. It's one of a number of different channels by which monetary policy works, but it does have some impact on exchange rates, and of course, yes, we need to take that.
Yeah, just be careful though. UVXY is like taking crack.
I want to see if you would.
What's wrong with taking crap?
What's wrong with taking crap?
Yo. No, I gotta go get him at 4.
Are you counting?
I'm not going to answer that.
For growth going forward, especially since the committee.
All right, I covered everything on my position.
Crack is whack.
So
That was the bounce, guys.
I'm envisioning further improvements in the
Oh,
housing market. It remains very depressed. Housing starts below levels that seem consistent with.
This could be a double bottom on the market, which would be a further bounce.
An economy that's creating jobs, and we have lots of.
I will tell you guys, I have not made one losing trade today, which I'm afraid to continue now.
Housing should be there and should materialize as the job market improves and income growth improves. So are we counting on it? Housing is now a very small sector of the economy. It is not the driver of, it is not the key
Look at there, Michael. At least you pulled the trigger.
Ongoing improvement.
You should sell half when you chicken out instead of sell the whole position.
Supporting role, but
I think this is a great place to buy SPY puts. It's at the 200 period moving average on the, I would say the Q puts are better, but the SPY puts, it's a great place to buy. The SPY is now a huge topping tail. It's a complete rejection and a move up.
If things go as we anticipate, a pretty gradual path of increases in short-term interest rates over time. To some extent, that's already embodied in longer-term rates. On the other hand, as time passes and we move beyond the window in which short rates are zero, it will be natural for long rates to rise some. And of course, we recognize that the housing market is sensitive to mortgage rates. It is an important factor, but that's something that, of course,
guys, market did not bounce, so we should go lower, guys. Now we're putting in a huge rejection bar. SDS, QID, I think that's the way to play for the more, for the people who are a little bit less risk adverse. The QID and the SDS, they're much lower than they used to be back in the financial crisis days. They're trading at around $33 for the QID, $33.46. The SDS is in its 20s.
Asset prices, but they have complex effect through balance sheets, through liabilities and assets. To me, the main thing that an accommodative monetary policy does is put people back to work. And since income inequality is surely exacerbated by
you're now at the lows on the SPY.
Job market that has the most profound negative effects on the most vulnerable individuals. To me, putting people back to work and seeing a strengthening of the labor market that has a disproportionately favorable effect on vulnerable.
The market has turned red. Buy them when they go green, sell them when they go red, guys.
I'm still in those VIX calls.
The UVXY is almost back to the open price. So Yellen has really crushed this market.
Different parts of transmission.
So she raised it. What she
Take
give
it
it,
away.
and she take it away.
Biblical proportions here,
It's
folks.
biblical proportions here, folks.
Different things, but a pretty recent paper with quite comprehensive.
Damn, I'm up 30 points on
Damn,
my-
I'm up 30 points on my NQ short.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, guys, I'm selling my SDS here. If I can sell it, it's dropping fast.
I'm gonna take.
What role did a possible government
That was
intervention
nice.
this year play in your decision
Oh.
today to delay the rate hike? And what do you say to lawmakers who are pursuing the strategy yet again?
Well, it played absolutely no role in our decision. I believe it's the responsibility of Congress to pass a budget, to fund the government, to deal with the debt ceiling so that America pays its bills. We have a good recovery in place that's really making progress, and to see Congress take actions that would endanger that progress, I think that would be more than unfortunate. So to me, that's Congress's job. Congress charged us with forming an economic outlook that is focused on
We're
the
trying to go
long
back
term
up
and
to
taking
2000.
appropriate policy actions based on that outlook, and that's what we have done in the past and will continue to do going forward.
Look at that. Look at the.
You hit. Look at that. Look at the where it
Hit
hit.
the bottom of the
Yeah,
bounce.
the low. Yeah.
Because policy.
Great short on the UVXY at that level.
By not starting to
UVXY at 42 is an awesome short, if anybody.
I think we go back.
But I think we go back down. But we'll see.
I think the market will go back down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Dropped $1 though from 42. It hit 42 and dropped it straight down $1.
Yeah.
Reducing the balance sheet. A year ago, the FOMC said it would not start shrinking the balance sheet until it started raising the funds rate. So is it a concern that you are delaying normalization of the balance sheet? Was that an issue that you and your colleagues discussed? Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
The
The VIX hit under 18. It's up $3.70 from there in 30 minutes. Crazy.
That we would not.
The VIX was a great short at 22.
Reduce or eliminate reinvestments until.
That was the high from the morning at 22.
Right.
But I think that we're going to sell off and go higher now. I mean, the market, the SPY is a huge doji on the daily.
And that guidance continues to be accurate. We don't have anything further on it, but it is certainly
If we turn around and go red on the day, that would be extremely bearish on the SPY.
Until after we've begun the process of normalization. So yes, if we defer, this is not a very large matter that we're talking about from a stimulus point of view, but it is to some extent true that if we delay.
Now what? Should go higher, I think, but
Should go higher. I think we go lower.
do you?
Guys, I would say we would go lower based on the way that this looks. We're at a daily level, okay? We even if we don't go lower today, we'll go lower tomorrow. We've gone up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, hit the 100 and 200 period moving average, and in that, we went up today and we completely rejected the move. So that's a 100% rejection. That's like Michael Parness at a bar. 100% rejection. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just busting. And it's the idea, though, that the market moved 100% in one direction, and it completely negated. Everybody who bought is now wrong at this point. Now, if we bounce, okay, anybody who bought, okay, depending on how big the bounce is, if we bounce more than 50%, then that would be bullish. But if we bounce less than 50%, that remains to be bearish. Does everybody follow me on that? It's like Parness at a karaoke bar. Even better.
I hope you're right.
Well, I'm short, but very, guys, I only bought a little bit of the SDS and the QID. So that's the way that I would rather be short this, is the SDS and the QID. The SDS, although I don't like them as vehicles generally for trading this, they're kind of low risk. One is $21.64, which is the SDS, or $24, yeah, and change. And then the other one is the QID is $33.60. So a low risk way to play these would be to play those. And the QQQ is actually triggering down right now. The SPY is triggering down as well, but it needs to trigger down and stay down on a 5-minute basis. And guys, whatever this turn is the last turn of the day. So if it rejects the move down and goes higher, then you got to get out and be done with it, because it's probably not going to have another turn. It's whatever direction this decides to go in. If it breaks firmly above 107.50 on the Qs, then that would be a long indication. If we break below 107.25 on the Qs, then that would be a short indication. So you have a reversal bar that is making a decision right now. Right now, guys, I'm down $7 on my SDS. And I'm down about $18 on the QID. So I'm just going to get rid of some because it went above 107. I still have the SDS because it didn't. For the SDS is more bearish than the Qs. It does, but until it actually, the SDS still looks bearish. The QID, less so. And the QQQ has not rejected. I mean, so the QID is still valid. I did break my streak, though. I did have a losing trade. So I had one losing trade today. Guys, the likelihood of a sell-off has decreased dramatically, but as long as you manage your risk, and you could still do it. That if it does, that would be very, very bearish. And that would give you an indication we would probably gap down tomorrow. I still have a little bit of QID and a little bit of SDS. I'm actually green on my QID now. Not anymore. It was a 1 second greenness. You could say it. I think it would be unwise, but certainly if you have a stop, you could buy it, right, Rube? If you buy anything with a stop, you can. But I think that more than likely we're going to come in, which means go down. Okay, guys, on the Qs, we've triggered down for a second. The SPY is far worse than the Qs, by the way. The Qs have now, I have to take some profit here only because I did take a loss and I have to clean up my loss. And I'm gonna re-enter on the QID. Some of you guys are playing the VIX, I see. The VIX looks like a bull pennant, bull flag. Guys, the QID needs to break, the QQQ and the spiders need to break 200 in order for this to really get bearish. If you have profit, you can take some.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Guys, the VIX is breaking out of a bull flag right now. Bull flag on the VIX, breaking out of a bull flag.
This is like key level right here. It'll hold below 200. And then push this down to 199, 30, or 40. That would be joyous.
The spiders are so much more bearish though than the Qs. Watch for on the bull flag on the VXX. Scott, can you put it on a 1 minute chart? Usually in a bull flag, when you start to break out, you get a little step up. Watch for the step up.
should sell to the close off of this.
You think?
Should.
What's your justification for that?
I mean, the momentum is all bearish.
Well, my only reason for thinking that it goes down is because it rejected the whole move up. It did a 100% rejection of the move up. That's bearish.
Right.
Now, could I be wrong? Yeah, absolutely. But I would say that
right now, that 200 on the S&P is what's holding us
up. It's actually the 200 on the S&P is holding us, on the Qs is holding us up. Because we broke it in the morning, what was resistance is now support. Guys, the market looks like a big N-shaped pattern. It's one of my favorite patterns. Okay, guys, I just got a trigger on the VIX. So that step up. It's not confirmed yet because the bar didn't close, but just keep an eye on the VIX. The SPY just made a sell setup. It needs to trigger down though on the 1 minute. Has not done so. Guys, it looks like we might be trying to push higher here. We have retraced the 5-minute bar on the SPY, kind of at the do or die point for this for the shorts, which is where markets like to go to. They like to go to extremes. So markets very rarely do what you expect them to do. They go all the way to the point of most pain, and then they reverse. They suck in all the longs, and then they go short. And this is what I think is happening right now.
Come on.
We just got a trigger on the VIX.
Right there, 200. Stop fighting. Give it up already. Just take it like a man.
See, now you see why. All right, guys, let's watch for some further selling. We got a reversal bar on the 1 minute on the SPY. That would indicate lower price action. The VIX has not firmly triggered. You grab your ankles. Guys, we are trading real money here. That's why you hear all kinds of off-color comments. No, guys, we're not going down. This has been going back and forth 3-4 times. On the SPY, this does not look like it wants to go down. I'm getting a data overload as the market rallies. Okay, guys, we had a significant rally. Could be.
Drag their carcasses to hell.
Listen. That there's very high likelihood that you know. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
My bitches. Come on, my bitches.
We only got 16 minutes left to go, everybody.
Come on. Now it is. Here. Southpaw. Go Southpaw. Good. You know, easy. You see my boy on my face.
Parness has turned into Rocky now.
Southpaw. Southpaw. Now, Rocky. Now. Turned into Burgess Meredith.
Whatever it takes to make profit, Michael.
Yeah. Just gotta get below 200. I think we got down tomorrow no matter what this morning. Okay, where we close, we got down. Come on. Stop playing with me, man. You playing with my head. Don't be playing with my head, man. I can't take it. I need it straight. Alright, there we go. Alright, fuck it.
Guys, the market just seems to be gyrating up and down. It's not really, it actually looks,
It's like,
the market is completely gyrating right now. I would say that just judging technically, it looks more bearish than bullish, meaning that it's consolidating at the lows, which would be bearish. All right, guys, it's just about to trigger down on the 5-minute.
keep going. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it.
Excuse me 1 second, everybody. All right, guys, sorry about that.
You look like we're going lower.
We just sold some, guys. Covered some of my shorts.
That's a good day. Made 1,500 in one account and 451 in the other.
Nice.
Yeah, should have been a hell of a lot more, but I'll take it. knew we were gonna break today. Fucking knew. We get a bounce here at all, or we just keep trading? Not sure. I think we might get over that, but hope so. It'll make me look really smart since I covered the NQs at 4375 and now they're 4382. That's a nice
Guys, we have only 7 minutes. We did not break the low of the day, but we did press against the low of the day. If we were going to break, this would be where we would do it, right at the end of the day. So this is your direction for the till the close is this move. This would be your last opportunity to short.
Yeah, we're gonna break that low.
Okay, my VIX, last little bit of VIX that I put at a price that I thought was ridiculous. Wasn't so ridiculous after all.
Right at the low of the day. Right there. Come on. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, little doggy. I should have held my NQs.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. This is it right here, Mike. You gotta break below this right now.
Yeah, I'm still short.
So, no bounce. Damn you to hell. You did it. You really did it. Damn you to hell.
All right, guys. So we really played this extremely, I would say, exceedingly well. I'm closing at the high for my P&L.
Nice. You man.
For once.
You man.
I think we go lower in the last move. We got 4 minutes. I just look at the market as a big bearish, a big shooting star. The can you put up the daily chart, Scott? Big shooting star on the markets, guys. The VIX, I thought the price was ridiculous on the VIX.
Was that the daily chart on the VIX or the ES?
Because it got even more ridiculous.
It's just kind of hanging out now.
Now it's hanging out.
Push. Oh, come on. Stop trying to fight it. Push. Gotta go below. Push. Gotta go below the lows.
Okay, guys. I gotta just manage these positions. I really can't juggle anything else until the close.
All right. Do we break the lows here?
I think we break the lows, guys, as every indication would be that you'd want to be short based on this daily chart. No, I wanted a daily on the on the Qs or on the SPY. The VIX is a buy at the 20. Guys, I'm out of the SDS. I'm selling it here. Guys, I'll be right back. Just give me 2 seconds.
All right, so great day, guys. Market's still going down after hours. I figured it would. This is a market that's in a lot of trouble, I think, from here. Nice call by Mike on the VIX. 22, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. 50, 22, 50. Nasdaq's down another 10. Market's going crazy down. Crazy. 2250 on the VIX.
See this? It doesn't show me my API one.
2250 broke it. Yep, it did. I covered my NQs too soon. Freaking would have made another $15. Such is life. All right, so good day. Sucks we're still going down. I was hoping for a gap up. That would have been sweet. They've been short, man. If we gap up tomorrow, just freaking take both fists, stick them there. Look at this. We're like getting crushed here. Well, we're down huge after hours. Your VXX is 2264. So we are in crush mode. Look at this. We just keep going. 64. Oh, 64. All right, we bounced a little bit. All right, look. Nice day. Called it perfectly, have to say. You always leave some on the table. There's nothing you could do. You just can't. You can't always, you're not going to catch off in the high or the low. So, I'm kicking myself for not catching that Janet Yellen bounce, but, okay, but I caught the two sell-offs. Kicking myself now for not holding overnight or on my NQ short, but, what am I going to do? You do what you do, and that's it. There's no, you can't look back. It's done. You miss a trade, you miss a trade. You got to move on. All right. Well, look. Mike and I will be in the morning. Oh, okay. So, all right. So I'm not going to come here. You're leaving. Okay. So don't come here. Okay. So I'm going to be in the room tomorrow, helping you guys out. Hopefully making you money rather than losing you money. You never know. But today was a nice day, and for those of you who are not regular members, hopefully it'll entice you to give us a try. The VIX is still going up. Still going up. It's just going crazy, the VIX. Going crazy, crazy on you. Oh.
Guys, if anybody wants to extend their membership from beyond this event and become a regular member, I recommend that you give us a call at 1-800-972-6077. We do this every day, not so much too far, obviously, but we don't have the Fed announcement every day. Call us up, register, become a regular member.
Bye, everybody.